All right, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Few things that I wanted you guys to understand when it comes to such videos. And again, I'm trying to cover hopefully the women as much as possible because I know people go a bit same, but I mean, they're all covered, hijab and so on, something that you would see outside on the road every day. But people have been sending me this video and these videos. And I guess what you need to understand, they've been circling by, the video about the guard, the woman hitting the guard. And I'm going to react to that as well to explain a little bit in the Meccan Haram. And then this video, and there's another one where they're like ripping food and all kinds of things from people. And they're always picking on, obviously, like the people from the subcontinent, right? Now, what you need to understand is, first and foremost, you need to understand, if you've been to Mecca, if you've been to a place that in Haramain, you understand the type of people that go there. There's a lot of background that you need to understand. These people, you live in the West in your own bubble, paying 5,000, 6,000, 10, 15 to even 20,000 for a Umrah package or Hajj package, living in the tower, clock tower, or whatever. You don't understand that the Ummah is bigger than this, and the Ummah has problems bigger than your problems of anxiety and of gaslighting and narcissism and all these things that a lot of the Western du'at and Western Muslims talk about. All right, you got to understand the background, where these people are coming from, what's happening in their lives. These people have been saving their whole lives. They've been waiting. And a lot of them do not have basic Islamic education. Their culture is just, they want to go to the haram. They've been told their whole lives. Some people do a lot of bid'ahs. If you've been there, again, I've been many, many times. So the judgment that's coming needs to be understood. Now, is it correct of how they're behaving? No. But you need to understand, okay? And that's why I always try to understand the underlying causes. Because that's the only way you can ever fix things. When you explain to people and you work with people to help them to understand what would cause someone to behave like this. Not like, oh my God, look at these people. They're behaving like animals. Oh, look at this girl. Look at this one. Look at this man. Look how they're pulling the food from each other. And they're in Mecca and they're pilgrims and this. And then they're Medina. And how embarrassing that is. This kind of accusations, first of all, show a lack of understanding of the issues of our ummah. It does not disqualify the fact that these behaviors are wrong. And we condemn these behaviors from the Islamic perspective. But my point is, how do you ever take these problems and solve them? That's my issue. Because people just want to be like, yeah, look at this. If you look at my videos, I try to always explain to people education, current events, current trends, current problems, especially when it comes to men and women, Islamic paradigm, Islamic worldview, and Islamic understanding of where the ummah is and how we can fix these things. So, education. Here, it's like you're talking about, first of all, you're coming from, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia. Look at the pilgrims from Southeast Asia pushing through and bulldozing in the tawaf. People punching you from the back, people pushing you, not caring. It's not only like these ladies. Why, you're picking on these ladies. It's on so many different levels in the tawaf itself. People stealing in tawaf, picking your pockets, people being on Zoom calls in the tawaf. And no one's addressing that. Everyone's taking pictures and selfies and videos and talking to everyone. It's like I've seen conference calls in tawaf when you're making ibadah. So this needs to be addressed, as in people need to be educated. Not just that, people are coming from super duper poverty, man. You are on benefit somewhere in the UK or wherever, and you're just enjoying life with, a good £1,500 a month, just like that. These people don't even understand. Probably their whole life are not going to get £1,500. And somehow Allah has blessed them to come for Umrah. It does not excuse their ignorance and their behavior. But you need to understand that as an ummah, we have these brothers and sisters that need to be educated, need to be taken care of. And you need to understand, psychologically speaking, when a person is in poverty, then their excessive behavior, They don't care about rules and adab and behavior and how I should, do, and how I should be like deal with others, and politeness. And, oh, you're not polite, are you, mate? Right? They don't care about these things. They can't even conceptualize these things. All they can think about, what can I get? Oh, there's some tasbih. Let me get it. There's a little bit of extra food. Let me get it. There's a bag. Let me get it. Just give it to me. I'll rip it off from you. Because when your person is pushed in psychologically, poverty, war, no education, I would say you need to understand where these behaviors come from, not just condemn them. And then hopefully as an ummah take responsibility to educate and to help and support. It's very easy for Americans, Canadians, Australians, UK Muslims to be good Muslims. It's actually a problem when they're not good Muslims, because their life is easy, man. In general, I know there's problems, but man, you're not on the problem levels on these people who sometimes starve. Sometimes their whole life they've been saving and trying for 70 years to come. They're coming doing tough in a wheelchair or sa'i. That's the first time ever. Yeah, of course, man. You probably don't understand why they behave in the way they do. Allah protect and help us to educate, to do dawah, to help financially and economically other countries that have been destroyed by you know who. And yeah, then hopefully we can fix these things.